questions because there's a lot of conventional wisdom out there that needs to be challenged.
Shannon Bream.
What I'm doing is making sure that whatever is developed through the day, people are fully informed from coast to coast.
We're 24/7 news, but we're really down to the minute.
We're going to be fearless. We're going to be fair. Whether it's 4 a.m. or midnight, we're there.
Fox News Channel. Real news, real honest opinion.
It's fresh, it's ground, it's beef. It's fresh ground beef on sale right now for only $1.98 a pound at your Jesup Piggly Wiggly. Also on sale, whole boneless beef ribeye, just $4.98 a pound. Whole bone-in pork loin, below 98 cents a pound. And fresh chicken drumsticks or thighs, only 98 cents a pound. Go to Piggly Wiggly and check out all the money-saving specials. And remember, you can win what you spend at the Pig, drawing held each Friday afternoon. Piggly Wiggly on West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Be wild at heart at Wild Adventures Theme Park in Valdosta with Terror in the Wild. Brave 9 haunted attractions and experiences every Friday and Saturday night, now through October 28th. And the best way to experience all the chills and thrills of Terror in the Wild is to pick up a 2019 season pass. On sale now for the lowest guaranteed price. Buy now and get a free Gold Pass upgrade and come back for Christmas and all of the 2019 season. Be wild at heart. Get your 2019 season pass now at wildadventures.com.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can read key locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
And good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO FM in Jesup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Butch over here with you along with Bob Morgan on this Monday morning, Columbus Day. Variable cloudiness today, 30% chance of showers, the high of around 87. The altimeter was at 3.6 feet and falling. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup, and also brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Now, coming up in the next couple days, on Tuesday and Wednesday, and even possibly Thursday, we're going to be giving away tickets to this coming Saturday's Georgia Tech Duke Blue Devils game there in Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium to be held on Saturday. So your chance to win Georgia Tech Duke game tickets coming up tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. So get ready to win those. And this morning, right around 8:45, we're going to give away tickets this morning around 8:45 to the 20th annual William Todd Memorial Rodeo to be held in Scriven this Friday and Saturday evenings. Get ready to win some of those this morning right around 8:45. It is, and right now, Bob, who do we have in here this morning?
I'm always in from the DDA, talking about Archfest every Monday, all the way up to Archfest, which is the 27th, I do believe. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. We are here to talk about Archfest. Thank you for having us. I have with me today Austin Brake from Jones Medical Equipment. He is one of our committee members that works with us on Archfest each year. So I'm going to welcome him and I'm going to read our strategic partners off really quickly. They help us.
Sure, go right ahead. Give them the airtime.
They help us fund our facade and sign grant program and put on events like this. So we want to thank them. Jones is actually one of our strategic partners. Jones Medical Equipment, Autumn Hall Federal Credit Union, Wayne Memorial Hospital, Harrison Company, Interstate Credit Union, Murphy Builder Supply, Rainier Advanced Materials, Sinotronics, State Farm David Earl Keith, Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, and Williamson Development Company. So those are strategic partners for the DDA this year, and we also have sponsors for Archfest, and I will let Austin read those.
Our sponsors for Archfest this year are Hospice of South Georgia, Marco's Pizza, Country Financial Sean O'Quinn, Jesup Rotary Club, Wayne Obstetrics and Gynecology, Satilla REMC, Jesup Insurance Agency, Harper Industries, Marshland Credit Union.
Austin Brake, and who are your parents?
Terry and Kevin.
You've gone in the family business, Austin?
That's right.
Austin can't be this big. You just turn around and they go from little beboppers up to full-grown adult men and women.
That's right.
Jeez.
That's right.
So how do they talk to you to going into the family business there, Austin?
It's not much to it. Just, hey, come on.
Come on, and you were there. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, kind of like I did with Matt back in 2004. Son, I need you. All right, I'll come on down.
Yes, sir.
All right. Austin Bragg, tell us a little bit about the Jones medical equipment and the uniform business there.
Yes, sir. We provide oxygen for patients and medical beds and walkers, wheelchairs, canes, anything you need, briefs. We also have scrubs for all you nurses out there. Come and get them.
All right there at Jones, and your address is right there on
477 South 1st Street.
477 South 1st Street.
Yes, sir.
Jones Medical Equipment. And Austin, it's good that you've stepped forward and are active in activities in Jesup and Wayne County already.
Yes, sir. I love it.
Good.
Learning the ropes.
Learning the ropes. Yes, sir. We put them young folks to work.
That's right. We did want to announce that our T-shirts for ArchFest are on sale. They came in last week. They are available at City Hall for $10, and their sizes range from youth extra small to adult 3X. So we got sizes for pretty much everybody, and they're really pretty this year. They have a neat design on the back. If you haven't seen them, go to City Hall and check them out. So we are selling those. And I will let Austin, he's going to talk about the car show.
Yeah, we're having a car show from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the Saturday, October 27th. Y'all come out and support them. It's at West Plum Street and South Macon Street. There's also going to be a burnout competition. It's going to be fun. A burnout competition. It's going to be fun.
Where's that going to be?
Wayne.
Right there on West Plum Street in South Macon.
Okay.
Yeah, and Wayne County Classic Car Shows, they Classic Cruisers, they put on a car show each year for ArchFest, and the registration for that is handled through the club, but they can contact Donald Sloan at 294-0901 or Denise Pipe at 271-5053, and they can get registered for the Classic Car Show if they would like to participate in that. That always brings a really good crowd each year coming to look out at the classic cars, and so we're excited to have them as part of ArchFest this year too.
Just all kinds of good stuff going on. Tell us about the entertainment that's going to be happening downtown. Yes.
We have pretty much a full lineup of entertainment all day. Some of the entertainers will be Young Attitudes Dance Center. Exchange Club will be presenting their public safety awards that they do each year. Line Dance Fever will be performing. We will have a downtown merchant fashion show where some of our downtown merchants will get to show off their merchandise and see what they have for fall. Gina's Gems will be performing. Cruising Line Dancers, Hannah Thornton, Ray House, the Rainbow Express Cloggers, and the Joyful Chosen Gospel Quartet. And then we'll also announce the winners of our Scarecrows Among Us contest and our Pumpkin Bake Off.
All right. All that going on October
27th.
That's a Saturday, the last Saturday of the month.
That's
basically right. Starting around 8, 9 in the morning.
It actually starts from 10 to 5.
10 to 5. 10 to 5 o'clock on the 27th of October.
That's right.
Downtown Jesup. Fun activities for the entire family.
Yes, we are going to have something for everybody. We do have a pumpkin patch each year where kids can come and paint a pumpkin. And that will be manned this year by the Boys and Girls Club of the Omaha area. They've stepped forward to help us with that, so they will be helping out over there. We are still accepting vendors. We'll have the deadline for vendors is October 19th, so they still got a few more days to get their applications in if anybody's interested in being a vendor.
All right. Bob, questions, comments for Molly or Austin this morning?
They covered it.
Got it all covered? Anything else?
You did announce that the Scarecrow winners will be announced.
They will be announced at ArchFest. Yes, that is scheduled for 3:15 in the afternoon. So that's when our winners will be announced. So we're really excited about that. And they can still vote on the People's Choice votes for who you would like to see win People's Choice Award on the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page.
All right. Well, I know that we'll have y'all back on Monday with another update on ArchFest coming up before you turn around. What's this annual one?
This is the 16th.
16th annual
ArchFest.
In downtown Jesup.
Yes.
All right. Austin, good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
All right. And we'll see y'all. Well, I know we'll see Molly next week. Sometimes you just bring somebody else.
That's right.
I try to bring a different committee member every time, so they get to get a little exposure themselves.
Okay, y'all take care and have a good day.
All right, thank y'all.
Well, we've got a bunch of 4-H'ers out there in the green room getting ready to come on for National 4-H Week. We'll have them on in just about a minute.
Rudy Toot Toot and Open to Shoot. It's rodeo time in Scriven, Georgia, October the 12th and 13th. The 20th annual Willeen Todd Memorial Rodeo, brought to you by title sponsor Mike Birchford of Blackshear, Georgia, along with a long list of your friends and neighbors who help us every year. You're going to see bronc riding, bull riding, team roping, barrel racing, and the wild cow milking. Gospel sing both nights at 6:30. Preacher Mickey Tomberlin preaching in the arena at 7:30, and the rodeo's at 8 o'clock sharp. As my old buddy David Madry used to say at a good rodeo, let her rip, Tater Chip. It's going to be a hot time in Scriven both nights, October the 12th and 13th. Come one, come all. The TNT Arena on Hortense Road in Scriven, Georgia, October the 12th and 13th. Look forward to seeing you there.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. And coming up around 8:45, we'll give away free passes, free tickets to the Willeen Todd Memorial Rodeo that you can use this Friday or Saturday evenings. And Bob will continue on with our guests this morning. We got 4-H'ers in here this morning. Who wants to start it off? Just introduce yourself and tell us what you got to say there.
All right, I'm Sarah Anderson. I am a sophomore at Wayne County High School, and I'm the vice president of our local 4-H club. Georgia 4-H was actually 114 years old. It was started in 1904 by G.C. Adams in Newton County. Interestingly enough, originally it was not co-ed. The boys had their own corn club and the girls were a part of the tomato cannon club. In 1914, the Smith-Lever Act was signed by Congress creating the Cooperative Extension Service. The 4-H symbol is widely known as being the 4-leaf clover with the 4-H's, which stand for head, heart, hands, and help. However, when originally designed in 1907, it had only 3 clovers which represented head, heart, and hands. The second-year members would receive the fourth H. It was then modified in 1911, and the 4th H was added to the emblem. Today, 4-H is the largest youth organization in this country.
The largest, huh? Amazing. And who do you have next year to you?
I have Kaylee Ray Bradford. She's actually a part of our junior board for the whole Southeast District.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
I'm Kaylee Ray Bradford. I'm an 8th grader at Martha Puckett. All right. 4-H is divided into 3 age groups: Cloverleafs, which is 5th and 6th grade; juniors, which is 7th and 8th grade; and seniors, which is high school. Miss Donna and Miss Lauren go to the 5th and 6th grade classrooms every month for their meetings. Juniors and seniors meet once a month at the 4-H office. The biggest event that we work towards every year is DPA, or District Project Achievement. Students can pick a category that they are interested in and compete against other 4-H'ers in the Southeast District. Categories range from cooking, history, performing arts, safety, public speaking, and many more. Cloverleafs attend DPA in either the fall or spring. Juniors and seniors can spend a weekend during the winter at Rock Eagle.
How did y'all decide to become involved in 4-H? Let's start off with the youngest. How did you decide to get involved in 4-H?
The 4-H officers came into our 5th grade classrooms every month, and we had meetings, and it continued on to through 6th grade, and it just got me interested in all the different activities and groups you could be involved in.
Okay. And you're in 8th grade at Martha Puckett, is that right? Tell us a little about your parents.
My parents are Kimmy and Lee Bradford.
Okay, I appreciate it. And your parents, Sarah?
Mine are Jennifer and Mac Anderson.
All right. And what got you involved in 4-H?
Well, Miss Donna, she used to come in my classrooms as like a little 5th grader, and she just struck me with all this enthusiasm. And so after I went in 7th grade, I went to the first like big meeting that they have. I met a bunch of friends, and they just got me really involved.
Okay, what are y'all's areas of interest in 4-H? Because there's so many different areas that you can go into. It's just not cows and hogs. There's so much more. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, my interest, especially for district project achievement, I do cooking because it just, it's just one of those things in the South that you got to learn to do.
That's right. That's right.
I also do cooking for DPA. Let me see. I'm also on the Southeast Junior Board, and that's more like trying to get other kids and students involved in 4-H and help them
grow along as well. So.
Okay. Now, is this 4-H week?
Yes.
Okay, this week, all week long, is 4-H week. Okay? National 4-H week, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, we have some more 4-H members in the back here sitting. So if y'all ladies would move out, then we'll have a couple more 4-Hers come up here. And let's go ahead and start. And your name, please?
My name's Carly Williams.
Carly Williams. And what grade are you in, Carly?
I'm in 8th grade and I go to Mark Puckett Middle School.
Okay, and tell us about your involvement. You got a whole sheet there. Let's go into it, okay?
Here's Wayne County. The Extension Office meets with about 800 kids each month. 4-H is a non-profit organization, so we do fundraisers and different things throughout the year to raise money to help the kids go on trips and do different events. Right now we have a few different things going on. We're doing a paper clover sale out at Tractor Supply. You can donate spare change or any amount and buy a paper clover. And this is going on until the 14th. We are also doing our annual Rada sale. Miss Donna and Miss Lauren at the 4-H office have been giving our catalogs and order forms to the kids at school to ask friends and family, and a percentage of the sales can go towards helping with the cost of camp and any other trip or activity that we do. We also still have our Nifty 50 Clover campaign going on. This is a fundraiser for our general fund, and tickets are $10 and purchase at the 4-H office or this week out at the JC Fair. The drawing will be on the last night of the fair, and the winner will get half off whatever is raised. We will have a dunk tank at the fairgrounds. People can come by and purchase a few throws and try to dunk a kid in the water.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
And tell us about your parents.
My mom is a hairdresser in Odom.
Okay, and her name?
Nina Woodard.
And your dad?
And he is a mechanic in Darien.
Okay, and his name?
Carl Lewis Williams.
Okay, and what got you involved in 4-H?
Well, like them, that we started in 5th grade, and right from the start, I was excited about it, and I became my 5th grade president in my class and my 6th grade president, and it just, from there on, you made so many new friends, and you had so much fun.
And what is your particular area of interest in 4-H?
Well, I am on the junior board, as Kayla is, and I do DPA, and I do cooking.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to our next 4-H member here. Your name?
I'm Jack Trapnell. I'm from Puckett, and I'm in the 8th grade.
8th grade? Okay, your name once again?
Jack Trapnell.
Is your mom out there? Mm-hmm. All right. Tell us about you're in 8th grade, and tell us about your involvement in 4-H. You have some information there. Go ahead, Jack.
What? Okay. Also, junior and senior DPA kids have an opportunity to run for junior board. If you're in 7th grade, you have the chance to run for junior junior board, or senior if you're in high school.
Okay.
To run for board, you have to fill out an application, and then you have to decide what your slogan is going to be.
All right, go ahead. I'm just moving the mic there.
Then you make some posters, get a costume that goes with your slogan while you're in Rock Eagle that weekend that you have to go get out and talk to everyone and campaign to get elected. Board members get out to plan all the events for the upcoming year. They decide what the theme will be.
Okay.
Or things such as classes that will be taught and whatever other service activities everyone will do. Some events the board members plan for doing, like DPA, junior conference, senior conference, or fall forum. That's some of the things that you can...
Tell us about the shirt that you have on there. Southeast, it's got the 4-leaf clover on there for the 4 areas of...
this is my junior board jersey.
Okay, it's your junior board jersey. And your parents are?
Ralph and Randy Chapman.
And what got you involved in 4-H, Jack?
Well, my mom was the leader, like in Miss Donna's spot before she came here, and Mom got me involved in 4-H.
Okay, and your area of interest in 4-H is?
I don't know, learn how to cook
All right. And some other items. And there's so many areas of 4-H.
There's many.
Many of them. It's amazing that all four of y'all have the same area of interest. There's so many areas of interest in 4-H. It's good that the young folks get involved. I'm glad that y'all are involved in 4-H. It helps develop leaders and all kinds of skills that you can do over the next several years as you spend those years in 4-H there at the middle schools at Wayne County High School also. Bob, questions or comments for our 4-Hers this morning?
I'm just impressed they're all here on a day off.
Yeah, isn't that something?
But it is a good program. Like I said, a lot of kids involved, as he mentioned. They're one student is the largest youth organization around, so that's pretty impressive.
That is pretty impressive. Did you want to say anything? Yeah, okay. Jack, if you let them have your seat, just introduce yourself and how your involvement in 4-H.
My name is Brandon Harris. I'm a Wayne County volunteer. My wife, Donna, works for 4-H. I'm also a Southeast District Board advisor. What Carly and Kaylee and Jack were talking about being on junior board. As a junior board member and the high schoolers as senior board members, they're the ones who plan all of these events that we go to that Jack mentioned. DPA, Fall Forum, Junior Conference, Senior Conference, all of those, they plan the themes. They're really in charge of the whole weekend.
Okay. And your involvement in you got your UGA shirt on there you're a volunteer. What do you do as a profession?
I work for GDOT.
Okay. Yeah. And so you just happen to be a volunteer with 4-H here.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, all of these kids actually do cooking, but there is a lot more we do. They have a horse club, archery, air rifle, all different kinds of sports and different things that you can do.
I know that the air rifle team has won many awards over the past about 15, 20 years here in Wayne County.
Yes.
Yeah, done real well with them BB guns.
Yep.
How early does 4-H begin?
They go into the classrooms in the 5th grade.
5th grade. Okay.
There are certain things that younger kids can do in 4th grade. I know my oldest son is in 4th grade this year, but he's actually going to be competing at Cloverleaf DPA. Cloverleaf is generally 5th and 6th, but 4th graders can go to that and participate.
And you said that you got involved in 4-H as a volunteer.
I did. With my wife being the employee there. It started out, I was, voluntold like every other.
Were you volunteered?
Yeah, I was volunteered.
But you seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of great kids that come through our program and that we get to work with, and it's really a great organization.
Okay, this is National 4-H Week, and do you have any activities planned at the schools in any type of way for 4-H Week that you know of right off the head? I know out of the fair this week, they've had kids painting pumpkins, doing a pumpkin painting contest and a scarecrow contest, and they'll judge those. They have a cake contest coming up at the office, and there's always a little bit of prize money to go along with all of those. Okay, you have the JC Fair begins tomorrow night out there at the fairgrounds on Highway 301 North. Well, that shows my age there. Everybody today calls us the Savannah Highway right across from Rainier. When I was growing up here, it was Highway 301 North. But
yeah, like Jack mentioned, we'll be out there with a dunk tank, so everyone come out and try to put a kid in the water. And our Nifty 50 Clover campaign that we're doing, they're going to be selling tickets all week. You can go by the 4-H office, or if you're out at the fair, you can purchase tickets there too. And they will have the drawing the last night of the fair.
And they will 50-50?
Yes. They will also do it on Facebook Live, so you don't have to be present to win or anything, but that's where they'll be doing it at.
All right. National 4-H Week. We've had several 4-Hers in here this morning, 4 along with Brandon, volunteer. We wish y'all the best this week with National 4-H Week and your involvement with 4-H throughout middle school and high school.
All right. Thank you.
Y'all take care. All right. 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment. Amazing adventures and fantastic family fun at Popple Farms. Every Saturday and Sunday through the last Sunday in October. Explore the 10-acre corn maze. Take a rise to the pumpkin patch. Enjoy all the farm adventures with fun activities for the young and young at heart. Experience the petting zoo. Get spooked on the haunted trail. So much to do. Find out what's happening by going online to popplefarms.com. Popple Farms, 1765 Hama Popple Loop, just outside of Odom. 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Bob, once again, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good weekend.
You know, you said that Pittsburgh Steelers defense couldn't stop a nosebleed, but they sure did stop the Falcons yesterday.
I don't know how they shut down Julio Jones. I mean, Julio Jones, I think, had maybe one or two catches, which I was impressed with the defense yesterday. They did a good job, but they jumped out early on the Falcons. I thought the Steeler defense was worse in the NFL, but the Falcons made that prize.
Worse, huh?
Yeah, it's impressive. Pittsburgh won that ball game, so they need to win. But they lost that game. There have been 3 straight home losses, so they had to win that ball game.
Okay.
They're kind of in desperation mode, but the Falcons now in desperation mode. Hard to believe they're 1-4 with all that talent.
Desperation mode right now.
But, their defense really, but they've got a lot of injuries from what they said on the broadcast. A lot of. Even Ben Roethlisberger said that they were exploiting where the starter was out, and they were had a rookie in there. So I'm just glad Pittsburgh got out with a win. So it was a good weekend for me. Wayne County won, Georgia won, Steelers won. So that's a good weekend. Plus the Braves won yesterday. That's a good game for the Braves.
Won yesterday. Georgia Southern won big for their homecoming. Just a great weekend.
Yeah, Tech won on their
Tech won
Friday night. Georgia won their homecoming over Vandy. So. Big game this Saturday, Georgia LSU at LSU. Florida.
Big game.
Florida beat LSU.
How did Florida beat LSU? Did you see the highlights of that game? Whole game? How did they do that?
Because they're pretty darn good. Dan Mullen's a good coach. They said he's a quarterback.
We've always known they've had the athletes down there. They just have not had that great of the coaching lately.
It's got to be, they got to be static. Like I said, Dan Mullen's a quarterback coach, and the play of their quarterback, Felipe Franks, from last year to this year is like a 180. So Florida's defense looks awfully good, but it's hard to win at the Swamp. It's a hard place to win. Florida, Dan Mullen's a good coach.
So instead of Georgia beating me by 4 touchdowns, it's only going to be 2 touchdowns now?
Tebow motivation. They honored Tim Tebow in the stadium up there.
Oh, was he?
I don't know what they call it. I guess they call it the Ring of Honor, kind of like.
Right.
But he was on hand for that, and of course he probably motivated it. He's one of the best motivators around. But I saw the game. Florida played extremely well. It'll be
they had to beat LSU.
Georgia's tough schedule begins. We got LSU at LSU, then we got the Gators down in Jacksonville, and then Kentucky's still pretty good. Kentucky lost their first game yesterday, but this is the stretch, Clinton and Auburn after that. So the next 4 games will determine how Georgia fares, whether they can get to the SEC title game and get to the national championship game.
Who beat Auburn this weekend?
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State beat Auburn.
Congratulations, Nick Fitzgerald. Nick Fitzgerald became the all-time leading rusher at quarterback, breaking Tim Tebow's record. And again, Nick Fitzgerald, a lot of people don't know, he's from Richmond Hill. So he's out of Richmond Hill High School, went on to play at Mississippi State, and now is the all-time leading rusher at quarterback in the SEC history. So congrats to him. Big win for
I've got a name in there that I was going to talk to you about, and I forgot it. It was a guy that graduated from Perry High School from Houston County and is now playing for the L.A. Chargers. And we had a great interview on the Jim Rome show the other day, and I just can't remember his name. I don't know who that top player would be. But a great interview that he had, and said he was from Perry, Georgia. And so we had to know about him when he played here in the state of Georgia, because now he's playing top professional football for the L.A. Chargers, which are playing good this year.
Chargers, or the Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs are 2 undefeated teams, but the Los Angeles Chargers are pretty good with Phillip Rivers. It's where T.Y. McGill is playing. He's playing on the Chargers this year.
He is? T.Y. well, there. Good.
But a good weekend. And a good Braves game today. Hopefully the Braves can force that fifth and if game back in Los Angeles.
And it's an afternoon game, right, there at SunTrust Park?
Right, 4:30 is the first pitch pregame at 3:15 here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. So.
Yep, tune in this afternoon starting at 3:15. We'll have the Atlanta Braves baseball game for you. It's do or die for the Braves today. All they got to do is win this one and then put themselves in to win the division.
And Blake Bortles went back to playing Blake Bortles football yesterday. 4 interceptions against Kansas City. So, not good.
Back to his old habits, huh?
That's the...
What happened to the new Blake Bortles that was doing good.
That's the scary thing about Blake Bortles. When you get the good Blake Bortles, you win. When you get the bad Blake Bortles, you lose. It was bad Blake Bortles yesterday.
If I was the coach, I would look at Blake's habits the night of the before the game. See what he does. What makes it different, you know?
He didn't play well yesterday. That was an ugly game yesterday for the Jaguars.
Did the Kansas City just have that great of defense? Did they have the schemes?
Kansas City's got a good offense. Mahomes is the story of the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback for Kansas City. You know, they traded Alex Smith to Washington and let Patrick Mahomes become the starter. And nobody blinked an eye. Nobody questioned it at all. Andy Reid knows what he's doing. So Mahomes, pretty good. Mahomes is the quarterback. He was at Texas Tech when Baker Mayfield was at Texas Tech, and Baker Mayfield transferred from Texas Tech to Oklahoma so he could start. And Mahomes stayed at Texas Tech. And now Mahomes is at Kansas City. Baker Mayfield's at Cleveland. Baker Mayfield got his first win yesterday for Cleveland. They beat the Ravens yesterday at Cleveland. Place went crazy. So Baker Mayfield's they got all these rookie quarterbacks that went into the draft this year, all won yesterday.
Isn't that amazing? They're ready to go ahead and start.
All very talented quarterbacks, all.
In the old days, you used to take 2 or 3 seasons to season a quarterback. Now they step right in and go at it.
Well, everybody's got a wide open offense now. That's what NFL is. It's wide open offense.
Wide open.
And there is no defense.
Well, there is defense when they get in the red zone. That's when things tighten up. You know, oh yeah, we'll let you get down to about the 30, but then we'll make it rough to get into the end zone. Anything happened in college football over the weekend that just kind of stood out in your mind?
And I said Texas beating Oklahoma was huge, and Florida winning over LSU was huge. And I was hoping that Georgia-LSU game would both be undefeated, but now LSU's going to be mad as a hornet in Baton Rouge, so that's going to be a big game for
them. Is that a 3:30 kickoff?
3:30 CBS. I told everybody CBS has the SEC contract, and they get to choose. They get to choose which game they want. And
so Georgia will be on that for 3:30, then we skip a week, and then the following week against Florida at 3:30.
Right. I'm just glad it's not a night game. I think Georgia gets a break playing at 3:30 in Baton Rouge and not playing at night.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Thank you, CBS, for all that money, $millions. We appreciate that. Because I think that's advantage Georgia. I've been in LSU on a Saturday night, and it's advantage LSU. I think the 3:30 kick helps.
Anything else, Bob?
That's it.
All right. Have a good day. World-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear and by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Time now is 8:31. Remember, coming up around 8:45 to 8:50, we're going to give away free passes to the Willing Top Memorial Rodeo. It's going to be held this Friday.